Yo, welcome back to another video on the channel. Now, I was looking at the comment section on my last video and someone said that they want to see more fashion and lifestyle content. So to you and to anyone else that wants to see more fashion and lifestyle content, I'll probably skip a little bit because this part of the video is where I'm going to show you guys my latest hot toy pickups. Now, I have to say, this is probably the worst it's ever been. It's actually mad. I'm gonna show you my new pickups now. These are my recent, oh my God. These are my recent hot toy pickups. And if you guys have seen my previous videos, you guys know this is the worst it's been. This is probably the most I've bought recently and it's actually insane. I need to be stopped. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys what I picked up and how much I spent. So yeah, let's get it. To me, the crazy thing is that on my last video, I said that I was gonna slow down. I wasn't gonna buy a bunch more and now we're here. Anyways, I'm gonna start off with this big box right here. This is the 1989 Michael Keaton Batman. Now, before I show you guys anything, I wanna remind you lots that I'm not a hot toy reviewer. I just like buying cool things and showing it to you guys, so that's what I'm gonna do. Also, the box is already empty. I've taken everything out, but I just think it's a cool experience to show you guys the whole thing. This is actually the main reason why I copped this, because I thought the diorama base was actually too sick. Like, you guys can see the gargoyle at the top. And just the detail throughout is actually pretty sick. But let me show you guys the Batman real quick. This is what the Michael Keaton Batman looks like. And to me, I think it's so sick. The blood in the mouth and that is proper hard. But when you put it on the base, it just looks like a proper statue piece. So that's one of the main reasons, like I said, I copped it. Next piece I'm going to show you lots is actually this big one at the bottom, which is a Venom. Now, I did actually get this from Pop Collectibles, so if you guys want to pick up any of the hot toys that I've shown in this video, you guys can use my code JC and that will give you a little discount at checkout. First things first, when this came in, I actually was surprised at how big it is. Again, everything I bought recently has been massive, but yeah, the Venom piece comes in here. I guess what makes it so big as well is all the accessories it comes with. I'm gonna open this one up a little bit more just to show you guys all the Venom faces that are actually inside as well. You get a Venom head that's just kind of smiling, smirking, looks a bit brazy, and then you get one that has its tongue out, and you can actually take out the tongue because it's magnetic and you can interchange it with different ones it comes with. And then this is what the Venom looks like. You guys can see it's got mad tentacles that I've added and everything, and it just looks brazy. I have added the head sculpt with the Tom Hardy in it. I might change it though because it doesn't look that scary, but you lots can see. Beast, absolute beast. A lot of people that come into my apartment say that my Hulk and this Venom is the best in my collection, but I'm not sure. I feel like they only say that because it's the biggest one, again, that I have on display. This next one I'm going to show you is one that, again, I definitely didn't need in the collection, but I just thought the suit was sick and I'm a big Iron Man fan, so I just picked it up, and it's the suit from Spider-Man Homecoming. There isn't much in the box. They didn't come with a bunch of accessories, but I will say that it is die cast, which is great because it means that it's metal, so it just feels a little bit heavier. This is the Iron Man out of the packaging, and it is Mark 47, and I just really like the silver accents in it because I feel like we don't really see that many silver suit Iron Man, and you can see there's no one inside, and that's the main reason why I copped it. I just like how it looks empty, so I have it kind of positioned in this like robotic pose, but just looks too sick in my opinion. It does come with like a Tony Stark head, but I'm gonna keep it like this. I think that looks sick. Cool, the next piece I'm gonna show you is my first, actually no, this is my second Star Wars piece, but this is really the only one I've ever really wanted from Star Wars. This is Anakin. Now, I do know that there's a new Anakin that came out recently, but I don't really like the pieces that have rooted hair. I'm just not a big fan of it, but yeah, man, this piece is sick. Again, you guys can see the box. It comes with lightsabers, extra hands, and all of that. But let me show you what it looks like. I actually got this one for a mad deal on eBay, so it's a proper steal. But you lots can see right here, it looks proper sick. Got the lightsaber. Anakin is probably the only character from Star Wars that I really liked growing up. I never really watched Star Wars. If you ask me anything about it, I literally know nothing. I just know that Anakin was cool as hell, so that's why I've added this one to the collection. This one right here actually arrived yesterday, and it's one that I actually wanted for a minute. Now, I do know that there's a newer version coming out that has die cast, but I don't know, man. I just thought they look exactly the same, so I just picked up this one again on eBay for a proper steal. I paid about like £150, and it's the Batman Armory from Batman vs Superman. Once again, it comes with a bunch of accessories, comes with a spear and that, a base, but I don't use any of these, but I'll show you what it looks like right now. At first glance, when I opened this yesterday, I was kind of disappointed because it felt like proper plastic. Now, I know all of them are plastic, but I just expected this to be heavy. But after like just having it in my display, it just looks like an absolute tank. Like, in my opinion, Ben Affleck is the best Batman, and this just looks too sick, man. This is the battle damaged version, so he's all scuffed up and broken and all of that. But yeah, man, this is probably, I want to say like top 5 in my collection, but I feel like I always say that. But this Batman right here is a proper beast, man. All right, damn, man, I'm getting hot in here. Moving on to the last one, which is actually not a hot toy. It's an InArt figure. Now, this is my first InArt ever, which is basically, for those of you guys who don't know, another brand that make very realistic, you know, figures of characters. I was actually very surprised with this as well because I didn't expect it to feel so premium. Like, the packaging on this is low-key better than Hot Toys. I forgot to mention that the Iron Man Mark 47 and this one is also from Pop Collectibles. So again, if you do want to pick them up, don't forget to check them out in the description down below. But yeah, man, this is a proper sick piece. I already have a Superman, but I just feel like I needed an upgrade. And this, bro, this piece right here is the best Superman that I've ever seen. This is what that Superman looks like out of the packaging, and I can't lie, this one here is sick. And it makes sense, you know, I have the Batman in the Armory, so it only makes sense to have them together. But this one right here, you can see his face is proper pissed off. And I think that's why I wanted this one so badly, because I needed something more expressive. One of my favorite things about this Superman as well is the cape. You guys can see it looks like it's flowing and it's moving because it's got some wires in it. And it does come with a little base right there. But yeah, this is definitely the better Superman that I have. I just think it looks more realistic. And yeah, man, this is definitely one of them standout pieces in the collection for sure. So that's about it for my recent Hot Toy pickups. Let me know what you guys think. We are coming to a slight issue though. I'm slightly running out of space in my shelves. I think I have like one more of these little sections left where I can fit maybe 2 or 3, and then that's about it for the real estate. So the question is, do I get another shelf or do I just call it quits? Don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and clean the rest of this stuff up. This is the aftermath of making these type of videos, but the rest of this video should be fashion and lifestyle based, so go ahead and enjoy that. Today is a proper exciting one because we're shooting our new drop, which is this jersey and also the return of the heather gray sweatpants. Now, we got that whip for today, Porsche 911. Always a classic. I tried to incorporate in every shoot just because the car looks too clean. The weather is amazing in London, which is obviously a great bonus. Vibes are high. But yeah, we're shooting photos today and obviously some video campaign stuff just to push it, add a bit more narrative to the content. But I'm excited, man. The jerseys just speak for themselves, and can't wait for you lot to see all of this, man. This is the team today. Again, a closer look at the car. Then we got Chevs here wearing the trackie already with the chain as well. How you feeling, bro?
Feeling good, bro. Feeling good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Like a new man, bro. This chain is serious, bro.
With the YG chain. Got the sweatpants. Yeah, man. That's it.
My guy, take care, bro.
We got the car in a nice grey. We got my Mina inside. Say something in Japanese.
Yahoo! よろしくね。
How are you feeling today?
めっちゃいい感じ。
Okay, there you go. She's actually from Japan. So she come all the way just for the YG shoot. Nah, I'm joking, that's cap. She just happened to be in London. And then we got the main man. Matthew, what are you saying?
Good, man. Excited for the shoot. Come on, this is a lovely, lovely drop we got here. We got amazing models. Got some good content coming out. Yeah, man. We're here, we're here, we're here, we're here.
So we're all done now with the shoot. Can't lie, it was a proper successful one. everything went proper smooth. Now the next stage is pretty much just editing and reviewing all of the content. The drop isn't for another like almost 3 weeks, so can sit on the content a little bit, don't have to rush on like turning all of that stuff over. But anyways, I'm currently like near the Soho area, which means Forbidden Planet isn't too far, so I thought I'd bring you guys with me real quick to check out some hot toys. You know what, we're close, so of course we're gonna have a look. We're gonna have a look, so yeah man, let me take you guys there.
My word, we'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look.
Here we are at the Forbidden Planet store. Can't lie, I might need one of these display like glass cabinets in my crib. This is kind of what I want, man. Everything on display. This is something I need though. Obi-Wan Kenobi. It is £309 though. A lot of Star Wars stuff. They have some Deadpool, some Marvel stuff. Low-key want to add that to the collection, but I'm not sure, man. Yeah, I guess it looks cool. This Batman right here though, that is tough. I definitely don't have the space for it though. I think the cool thing about going to shops like this is that you can actually see them in hand, in person, but the prices are kind of crazy. Like you can either go eBay or go for like Pop Collectibles, which is still cheaper than what they're charging over here. But I can't lie, I really want to get that Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I'm currently going to a Bape exclusive early access sale of the Kid Super collab. Now I can't lie, when I saw the collab, like the online images and the runway, I just thought it was crazy. Like the way Kid Super did the whole collection is pretty sick, and obviously with YG Studios we hope to get there to do, you know, a collab of that level. We're gonna see if I pick anything up, but realistically, I don't know, man. There's a couple hot toys I want to pick up, so I might just get that instead. But we're not completely shutting down the idea of picking something up from Bape. But yeah, I'll show you guys the whole behind the scenes of everything, how it looks on the rails and that, and pick out some of my favorite pieces. So let's go. Bro, this tee is actually sick. I might need to get this, but what I really want are these shoes right here. These shoes are crazy. The packaging as well looks proper sick, man. I might need that one. So I'm gonna get the Kid Super Bapesters, but they're mules. Low key though, I'm struggling because I wanna keep them in this. But
I tell you what, man, he lucky to get these right now. You see what I'm saying? Usually we don't sell these today, but he got them. You feel me? So
come on, 239.
Yeah, this is the clogs. So the clogs are 239. The Bape is 279.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Cool. So I'm coming out of the Bape Kid Super little pop-up. It was proper exclusive. I can't lie. I didn't expect to see. Like, I kind of thought more people would be there. There was like less than 20, so it was proper intimate. I feel like I always say this though. I literally came in with the idea of not buying anything, and I just came out with a bag. I guess I couldn't say no, and I really like mules. So the fact that it was like an Air Force and a mule in one, I guess we'll see videos on how I style it. And then Chloe picked up a t-shirt.
The Kid Super t-shirt, and it's really cool. I feel like I'm in my Bape era right now. So graphic tees, I literally love. Sure. This is what it looks like.
I love that print so much. What about that jersey though?
But guys, you don't know. Get to know if you don't already know.